Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeff is back with another video. And y'all saw by the title, I want to share something with y'all that I don't try to get too personal with my life on social media and different things. I do tell people bits and pieces of my life and what's going on and this and that and this and that. But this is something I've been contemplating. Should I share? Should I not share? But I am, just to let y'all know what I've been going through, what I've been through, went through for about 3 weeks. The most, I couldn't say it's the worst 3 weeks, but it's top 5 or 6 3 weeks I ever had to dealt with, however you want to say it. But let me get started. Okay, last month, this is February, so last month, January, around January the 12th, I think that was a Tuesday, I woke up, going to work like I do every day, 5 a.m. I had a little cough, little chills or whatever. I said, it's no big deal. It's January, it's cold. It's not like East Coast cold, but it's Texas cold, so I deal with this every January, the changing of the weather, you know, that's something sniffles you deal with, a little cold. So I went to work, come back home. Next day I went to work Wednesday. I think Wednesday was the 13th. Still cold, coughing more, to the point I was coughing so much I was hoarse, I couldn't even talk. And I was wearing a coat all day in my office, and in my, you know, in the restaurant, and you have big walk-in coolers and I have to go in and out of all day, and it was appreciating more cold than normal. So I pushed through that day mentally, just, you know, saying, I'm gonna get through this like I always do. I just get through this or whatever. The next day was Thursday. I said, no, I need to go and get checked or whatever, because I'm not selfish like that. Any other time before this COVID stuff, I might would have worked through all this, you know, just dealt with it, go to work or whatever. But I'm not selfish. I think of others. I work with a lot of elderly people, older people. I have people that have elderly people at home, and just a lot of people. I said, if I do have the COVID, I need to know where I can get out of here and not infect anyone else. I'm not going to be, you know, that stubborn or whatever and sacrifice other people's lives because of my stupidity and trying to work through things. So when my supervisor got there about 9 o'clock, I told him, I said, yeah, I'm going to go and I don't feel well, I'm very cold, I can't warm up, and I'm going to leave early today for work and go get checked out, go take the test, and probably go home and just get in bed. He said, yeah, Jeffrey, I agree, you need to go get checked out. Yeah, so I did, left there about 11, went to got checked, and from there I went home and just got in bed, and it takes 24 hours for the test to come back, so I say, next day I still felt bad, but I said I'm still gonna go to work. But when I went to work the next day, I think it was a Friday, I stayed in my office. I stayed included in my office. I didn't go in the kitchen and do nothing. I stayed because I knew about 9:30 the test results usually come back. So I didn't wanna, if I did have exposed anybody or whatever. So about 9:30 my supervisor come told me, said, yeah, Jeffrey, you need to go home. Your test come back positive. So I just took out and I said, I'm out of here, and headed to the house. First thing I did was text my brother and told him that I tested positive. It's very important, I'm gonna tell you why. I also told him, don't tell my mother. I said this for a lot of reasons. If I told my mother, she gonna worry herself sick. My exact text was, I got positive for COVID, I'm on my way home. Don't tell mom, I'm doing fine. If symptoms, if I get any worse, I'll let him know. Just to let him know, because I had to tell him also so he wouldn't be asking me, okay, I need to take mom here and do this and help him, because she stayed with him. And so he would know not to text me and ask me to go over there or do something, whatever, and be around her and wondering why I can't. So, and then I didn't want her, because she worries so much. She's a worry ward. She, of course, she's a mother. She worried about her babies, as she calls us. So he said, yeah, just take care of yourself, I'll be praying for you, And then my phone was blowing up with texts and messages from coworkers, because they found out just like that. And asked me, okay, do I need anything? If I need anything. You know, just people that I work for and a lot of my friends. That's just normal. I have an awesome work family and a lot of friends. So from there I went stopped at the store because I knew I didn't want to eat a few things, though I have food here last me 2 months. But I stopped at the store to get a few things I know I'm going to need. I know I'm going to leave the home at least minimum to 10 days. So I went in the store or whatever. I thought I was going to die, y'all. I really did. Not die literally, figuratively, but I couldn't breathe like I normally do. And it was just I had a headache and I had a blurry feeling. I said, let me hurry up and get out this door and drive myself home and get home. So I got home. That was Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday was very difficult. I slept 16 hours out of that 24 hours of the day. I didn't really get over the chills for like 5 days. I had the coughing for like the next 2 weeks. I couldn't smell nothing. That was another thing. It was very, very difficult. I couldn't smell anything. I used to take vanilla. I got some strong vanilla extract. I couldn't smell any of it. And it was just difficult. But I'm making this video also to tell you why I'm sending it to y'all so y'all can listen to it. Through all them weeks I was at home, I made a video every day. It ain't why, because, hold on just a second. Just a second, y'all. Okay, I'm back. I had an alarm going off upstairs, and I forgot I didn't have it off. But anyway, back to the videos. I did a video every day, and that's the first. If you go back to my videos, you've been following me on my videos since last month. You go back to the Sock It To Me cake, that Friday night cake. That's one of the hardest videos I ever did. Number one, I couldn't smell the cake cooking. Number two, doing the talking and stuff like that. I had to hold. If you really listen, you probably don't listen. If you go back and listen to I don't have them in order, but from the Sock It To Me cake all the way up to the next 6 videos after that, it was very difficult because I really couldn't talk a lot in the video. I tried to do less talking and more cooking as I could. But the Sock It To Me cake, when I cook cakes in my home, I can go upstairs. I don't set timers. I go by smell. Like people say, you got a nose like a dog. I can smell things when it's cooking. I can tell you cake when it's done by the smell. I can, when I'm cooking soups and things like that, I can tell by the smell. If I have things in the oven, I can tell by the smell when it's actually about to. I lost that ability. I didn't have that, and it was very difficult when I was doing videos. And the strength of my videos was very weak, but I had to do it. I'm gonna tell you why after I finish explaining what I went through. So when I'm making the videos, from 1-2 hours doing the video was very difficult. But after the video was over, I was so exhausted. I send the clip to my team, and they would upload it and stuff like that. That's the reason you didn't see me on social media a lot the last 2.5 weeks. Only you would see a video go up and an explanation, and they would do that. I would type the recipe out and stuff, send it to them, and they would upload everything on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all that. You didn't see me type a lot on Facebook, things I usually do, and in my community page on YouTube. That's why, because I had no strength. I had no, for about 7-8 days of that, I had no encouragement to do it. I had encouragement, but I had the strength to do it. I just had to cook and whatever. The reason I did these videos, because I know y'all expect that, and that's something that I had to do to get up every day, to move around or whatever, and that's the way to do it. Number 2 reason I did it, I needed to read those comments and stuff. That encouraged me. Y'all don't realize, when I say like and comment on the video, that is very important to me. You don't know what that makes me feel when people give thumbs up and comments to my videos and letters. I already expressed with the letters. That is so important to me, more than monetary donations. You don't understand. And reading the comments and things like that helped me, made me feel good when I wake up and I read the comments. I didn't respond to a lot because I just didn't really feel like responding, but I gave every comment a heart and a thumbs up. That's why. Y'all don't realize how important y'all were to me getting through this COVID, what they call it, quarantine, while I was dealing with this for the last 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I was here at my home for 3 weeks. So I think it was, July, I got all these dates mixed up. July the 14th, I tested. July 15th, I was positive. I failed four positive tests since then. Of course, I'm clear negative now. I'm back to work, but that's the most. The most difficult thing, my brother say this, I've been on my job 33 years. I have never been sick off my job. So mentally, it was stressing me out. I didn't know how to deal with this. I never dealt with this before. I never been at home sick while my team is working. I'm feeling like I'm letting my team down. I'm just laying around, especially after you get over your sickness and you just have to be quarantined anyway because you still have some kind of symptoms in your body. It drives me nuts, y'all. I'm a workaholic. People don't, if you don't know me on the project, I go to work, I come home, I work. I'm going somewhere, I'm working out in the community. I'm going doing this. I'm always on the go. I usually sleep 7 hours a day. A lot of my friends and brothers and stuff tell you need to rest anyway. There's something maybe God put on you, you need to slow down and rest. Because it's something I never dealt with. And it was driving me nuts. Even my supervisor was telling them, I say, hey, would text me, how you doing? I call me, I'm doing fine. It's just mentally right now stressing me out because I can't work. I can't go anywhere. I want to go out and help my neighbors and give food to. I have a freezer full of food that I'm definitely having a distribution this weekend to my neighbors. I already put it out on the community thing. I'm going to do a lot of deliveries of food that I made. But I just want to share that with y'all. Another thing that helped me, every situation's different, y'all, with COVID. This is what the doctors say, oh, you do this and this. I never had a temperature through the whole thing. I never lost my taste, and I never had a temperature. So all these people going around taking temperature, oh, you come. I could have walked into the MGM Grand in Las Vegas with COVID, and nobody would have known because all they do is take a temperature of you. You need to listen to your body. I listen to my body. On a normal year, I might have pushed through this and worked through it. But this is different with the COVID and stuff like that. And I listened to my body. I did the sacrifice. I'm not going to be that selfish and make someone else sick for my wanting to be the Mr. Tough guy and stuff like that. No, even I took the bullet and went home after 33 years for the first time I ever been sick on my job. But the main thing of this, like I was saying, the doctor told me over the FaceTime, whatever you call that, Zoom thing, been my doctor for 15 years. He said my advantage of having COVID, I have no underlying condition, I have no diabetes, no cholesterol, no high blood pressure, stuff like that. So all my system is just concentrating on one thing, is fighting this COVID. He said all I need to do is lose weight throughout the year. I lost 30 pounds. By standing up, y'all will see, I lost 30 pounds in 3 weeks. I didn't eat nothing. I had out for about 7-8 days. I only want to eat by 11 a.m. I'd eat, and that's it. When you see me doing the videos, I eat a little there, you notice, and that was it. I'd eat nothing else. I had no appetite, and I was losing a lot of weight. And a lot of it wasn't COVID, a lot of it was stress. Stress of being in the situation that I've been into, that'll make you not eat too. And my boss, everybody say you need to eat something, which I did. I pushed myself through. So yeah, the only symptoms I had, like I say, I had chills, cough, I couldn't smell nothing, and I had diarrhea for 3 or 4 days. But that's pretty much it. But I pushed through it in the past week, and like I say, the last test I had before I was negative was inconclusive. I mean, I didn't and I didn't, so they didn't want to take a chance. So then the negative test come back, and I was just saying, thank God. But I just want to make this video telling y'all what I've been through. And go back and watch some of the videos from the sakatimi cake all the way up to like the beef soup, stuff like that. Tough videos to get through for me. But I did it for y'all because I needed y'all to help me. And I want to do that for you. But y'all, the comments and stuff, like I say, very, very important to me. And I did it to get those comments back, to kind of get me encouraged and get a smile on my face because, like I say, I was here. Nobody's here at this house but me. I only left this house 3-4 times when I leave here to go take the test and come back. I never went anywhere. So yeah. So anyway, it's going to be a lot better. The video is going to be more active. The last video you saw when I did the small business, first time I left this house was that Saturday. And I was so excited to go see my friend eat his barbecue. That's the first time. Other than that, the food was kind of, DoorDash was good. You can get your groceries brought in. I didn't need a lot of groceries, but yeah. So anyway, I just want to share that with y'all, and hope this wasn't too boring, but something I just needed to share y'all what I've been dealing with for the past 3 weeks. So I'll be back more active on social media, Facebook. I'll be, typing little things in other than food, and on my community tab on YouTube and Instagram. So I'm back to my lively old self. So yeah, the cards and letters help. Like I said, the comment, y'all don't know. You really don't. You probably think it's, like I told y'all in the video, it takes 1 second to just click like when you watch a video, something like that. That helps me. And that helps the algorithm of the YouTube. They see that and they share my videos with others. So let me quit rambling. I'm just sitting here relaxing. So I just appreciate life, y'all. You know, everybody's different. A lot of people don't get through COVID like I did. Some people have the worst. Some people in the hospital for 3 or 4 months. That's why I look at God. I'm not selfish. Woe is me, oh woe is me. It's not one of them, because I know how I'm not lucky. I'm not lucky. I'm blessed to be still here on this earth, getting through the COVID. Because I read a few days ago, 8-year-old girl come home from school, said her stomach was hurt. She had COVID. She passed away 3 days later. 8-year-old little girl hadn't even begun to enjoy life, was taken away by COVID. So it doesn't matter your age, race, religion, or nothing. COVID hits everybody. It doesn't care. That's why I always stress on my video to help somebody. That's why it's so important. Help somebody while you can every day. And love one another every day. And quit looking at person's race, religion, creed, political persuasion, sexual persuasion. Quit looking at that. Life is too short, y'all, to be going around and stuff like that. I guarantee you, if you think about this, if you had 30 days to live, you knew you had 30 days to live, what you think more is important now would be what you could care less about. If somebody told you got 30 days to live, looking at somebody being mean to somebody, you would care less about that. You would be focusing on doing as much good as you can and helping and enjoying life as much as you can if you knew you had 30 days to live. So I live my life every day like I got 10 days to live, 5 days to live, because I don't take life for granted. Y'all can tell that every time you turn on my videos. I'm uplifting. Even when I was going through COVID, I tried to show y'all the most uplifting and high spirited as I can, because a lot of people watch my videos, they going through things. I get comments and for all kinds of people. They sick, they going through things, and turning on my video for 15, 20, 12 minutes helps them out a lot. That's why I try to be the best I possibly can, the most positive I possibly can, and to be the most fun-loving as I possibly can, because you never know who's watching me and who just needs this video and just needs this ministry. I call it my food ministry. So anyway, I'm going to let this video go. I need to share this with y'all, and I really love y'all. I really do. Y'all are my family. That's why I shared this with y'all. I don't know, 95% of y'all I never met, never even seen. But it's just like I know y'all as my personal family for many years. So anyway, like I close every video, please follow my social media accounts, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV. Did I forget one? Twitch TV, Twitter, Pinterest. Oh, y'all know them anyway. And oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag. I'm going to keep stressing this one. Help somebody, Old School Soul Food. It's very important this year. Help somebody. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day. Remember, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I reach each and every one of y'all's comments. Y'all mean the world to me. And I'll see y'all in the next video. I love y'all. Bye.